Hello students, my name is Archana Chauhan. Today I am going to discuss chapter number 5 of NCERT class 6 Understanding Elementary Shapes. It is an introduction video of the chapter. As the name of the chapter Understanding Elementary Shapes suggests, there are so many shapes around us made up of lines and curves like line segments, angles, triangles, polygons and circles, etc. These shapes are of different sizes and measures. So to measuring line segments, a line segment is a fixed part of the line, so it must be have some length. We can compare any line segment on the basis of their length. There are few methods to measure a line segment. First one is comparison by observation. We can tell which line segment is greater than other just by observing the two line segments, but it is not sure. Here you can see I draw two lines. First one is BA and second one is CD. Here we can clearly say that BA is greater than CD, but sometimes it is difficult to tell which one size of the line segment is greater. Second method is comparison by tracing. In this method, we have to trace one line on paper, then put the traced line segment on the other line to check which one is greater. But this is a difficult method because every time to measure the different size of line segment, we have to make a separate line segment. Now, third method is comparison by using ruler and divider. We can use a ruler to measure the length of a line segment. Put the zero mark at point A and then move towards L to measure the length of the line segment, but it may have some errors on the basis of the thickness of the ruler. This could be made accurate by using a divider. So how can we use divider? Put the one end of the divider at point A and open it to put another end on point B. Now pick up the divider without disturbing the opening and place it on the ruler so that one end lies on 0. Read the marking on the other end and we can compare the two lines. Now we will study about the angles. Here we are going to discuss two angles, right angles and straight angles, by help of the directions. As we know, there are four directions: east, west, north, south. When we move from north to east, then it forms an angle of 90 degree, which is called right angle. When we move north to south, then it forms an angle of 180 degree, which is called straight angle. When we move for right angles in the same direction, then we reach to the same position again. That is, if we make a clockwise turn from north to reach to north again, then it forms an angle of 360 degree, which is called a complete angle, or we can say this is one revolution. Understood? This is called one revolution. So now The clock hands move from one position to another, then turns through an angle. When a hand starts from 12 and reaches to 12 again, then it is said to be completed a revolution. So as you can see in the clock, in first clock, hand goes to 12 to 3. So it is making 90-degree angle. So how can we calculate how much revolution it has been taken? So complete angle is 360. So we will divide here 90 degree upon 360 degree, that is equals to 1 upon 4. So hand covered 1 by 4 revolution, or we can say 1 right angle. In diagram B, it starts from 12 and it is making an angle of 180 degree, and it covers two 90-degree angles or right angles. So how can we calculate its revolution? By 180 degree divided by 360 degree is equivalent to 1 upon 2 revolution, or you can say it takes two right angles. In diagram C, it goes from 1 to 10 clockwise. So it will take 270 degree upon 360 degree, that is equals to 3 upon 4 revolution, or we can say 3 right angles. Now there are three angles: acute, obtuse and reflex angle. Acute angle, an angle less than the right angle, it is called acute angle. It can be measured like this, or it can be drawn like this, it can be drawn like this. So you have to identify by measuring like it's a base and put a protector on it, you can find it. And by observation you can also say that it is less than 90 degrees. So just draw a line and check it out. It is less than 90 degree, so it will be a acute angle. Now second one is obtuse angle, an angle greater than a right angle and less than a straight angle is called obtuse angle. Same for reflex angle, angle greater than 180 degree and less than to 360 degree. It is called reflex angle. Thank you.